Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have a game review for my Patreon. They are IGS 1 down and 4 down, so if your level is around that level, and this is gonna help you a lot. Okay, let's just start from now. Black players played double star and white played star and 3 and 4. So black approach, then 2 space jump. Until now it's quite normal, and the white get into 3-3. And then, okay, was the Joseki that we are using it a lot. If you are studying AI Joseki a lot, maybe you may complain to me. I think black have to play. Black has to play the knight move. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you just search with AI, they will recommend you knight move much more. But this time, between this Hane and the knight move they are not so different, so I will just skip this Joseki part. And then white split here, it was very good. And then black approached here. And then white has played the pip here. And my Patreon asked me whether this is a bad pip or not. Okay, I think I have to tell you about the logic that this time what my Patreon was curious. He was really curious how he can use the influence and how he has to handle. Yeah, influence concept is quite easy. I can't say easy. Easy is not the suitable word. Just how to say, you have to use it naturally. For example, you know now black is holding up the influence, right? But it doesn't mean black can try to use it doesn't mean black can use this for killing this, or black, it doesn't mean black can try to get all the upper side. So black just need to use it naturally. For example, if black plays in 3 space jump here, of course there is some potential, but white can just approach here and just like white can consider to make the Joseki something like this. Then I don't think you are going to you are gonna be afraid of this move, right? And even black plays here, you don't have to be afraid anymore, because now this white group base is really perfect. Then you can consider to go to the big place. That means if black plays here, then this stone value is getting down, then you can just keep playing on big place like this. Then there is gonna be the limit. Yeah, black can't develop really big territory. So when you just go to the big place, I think you can just keep hold of the game, because now this group has a base. My main point is when you decide to play somewhere here, you decide here, right? Then white black plays here, then that means the next move, how you have to decide is now you need to support this. Yeah, that is simply what I can give you the opinion. That means you have to think always the between stone and stones fighting. But now if you want to have a pip, if black just answers here, of course it will be useful. It will be good exchange for you. But when black separate of those two groups like this, then if you can't connect those groups, then now it's gonna be not good. Yeah, of course white this stone can't do anything. That's why now simply you can take the 2 space jump and you may have a chance to base, right? And if black steal the base like this, then now you can do that. And then you can now you have to find out your enemy really well. 3 stones enemies are this one. Then you can consider to jump something like this. Or if you want to use some cool move, then you can even consider to have a large knight move. Yeah. And if black plays a hat, actually this is used mostly. And then now white enemy, you need to decide which stone you are going to start to move. I think it's this one. And when you want to take the base, actually you can't really take it. That means now it's time to go outside to the it's time to go out to the center. You can consider to jump, or you can even consider to play the kusumi. Those are all okay. But anyway, you have to decide from your which you have to find out which stone you have to start to move from. Yeah. So if black plays here, of course now you can move from here, like push here, this, here, here. Now you know you are not going to attack this group. So if you take care of this group, and then that's okay. Yeah. So now when you have a bad pip, the reason is if black plays a 1 space jump or 2 space jump like this, I think even black can consider to hane here. But now black plays here, and then white cut here. The main problem is I think is cutting. If white just plays here, I'm not sure how. It seems very big. Of course, the upper side is gonna be very big, but still, if you use it well, your potential, then I think it's also playable. But the problem is when you cut here, okay, you cut, and then now is a black stone, and then black pushes here, and then between your white 4 stones and the black's 4 stones, then white is not really stronger than black. And even, you know, now this is lonely. That's why I think black flow is a bit better. And then about the hangma part, in this situation, normally we black push here. Then instead of a 2 space jump, we play like 1 space jump and looking for the tiger's mouth. And then when he pip, then we can play something like this. This step is a bit faster. So now if there is a no stone, okay, you can ignore this white. If black plays a nice move, then ignore the cutting point, and then normally white plays a 2 space jump. This is a pattern of the hangma, just like you can think like joseki of the hangma. Yeah. So when you have a 2 space jump, that means when you want to go out to the center, there is no power. Compared to you play the 1 space jump, then of course if you play the tiger's mouth, then their shape is very powerful. So 1 space jump is used to, yeah. And then here, this one. They can do nothing because black is keep going to the side, and the black can take the base naturally. And I don't think this hangman was in trouble, just I think around this, just before the when black pushes here, that was so powerful for black, and then even this problem, yeah. So and then black block here, I cannot find any problem, and then black went to the big place on time, yeah. And there is one of biggers, right? Actually there has a many decisions. Black can even consider to approach or here or even invade here. That everything is possible and it's making sense. And this one I think is just okay, yeah. But I think maybe now when you are keep asking me about the question, you have in mind how you have to handle the weak group, and then how you have to handle the strong group. About that idea, because you have to keep study case by case. For black's group, actually they are not so weak, because now black can even consider to hane one time, because this hane is not making white stronger. It was already strong, but now if black just hane one time here, then the odds is much clearer. Yeah, like actual game, you have made Aji like this. Then now if black had hane, it was much better to handle for black. Yeah, of course, then if there was like this exchange, that white can handle from the pip, from the center. But yeah, the main point is after white play, I don't think this is a bad move, but just like I think you are curious how you have to press this group. Yeah, I understand about your point, which part you are asking me. Yeah, and then yeah, and then peep here. Actually, this was quite sharp. I think if black wanna settle for this group, I think normally attach is used a lot. Yeah, because if white block here, then black can block, and then white captures, and then black can surround or surround here. Yeah, when we surround, then also white is losing some point, and then black can settle again. But actual game, we black plays here. Yeah, block here, and then white hane, and then push. Actually, you have got some point. Yeah, you earned some point, and even black's eye shape is also smaller than just now. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can capture. So this condition is like black is holding nearly 1.5 eye because you have to break here later, right? While you have to play here nearly 1 eye, but still it hasn't completed yet, and then black will jump. After black jump here, black is gonna get eye shape naturally. So I can't say this is very strong, but I cannot say this is very weak. Just that's it. Yeah. So and when you play here, actually the lower side, if I just tell you about the territory part, then black even gets some point because black played at 3-3, and then even white has to push one more time. If I give you just logic of the bad exchange, normally we don't really prefer to push here, because in case you play any move, okay, here, let's just say here, then now normally if I want to take care of this group from here, then normally we use the stretch if we are moving from here, and even push is not really making black very stronger. And you can see that if white want to continue the lower side, instead of push, you can even approach here. That's making invade here and block here. Many things possible. But if you give this push, this is like the mostly the habit the many people likes to exchange. But this is making, just like maybe is making happy when you are caring about the center. But the lower side, actually, this is quite losing move. I mean, the point part, when you have to play the lower side. And even you don't have to decide, because black's pushes, you don't have to be afraid of black to push here. That's why this one is the move that we are making mistake quite a lot, but we have to fix for this part. Yeah. And then, but this was very sharp. I think it was good. And then, okay, you went to the big place. I don't think locally that was the really bad move, but the just problem is that this was captured naturally. If you can't make any agi from here, black is so efficient. Just black get this territory naturally. It is one of the joseki, but now the black is really efficient. That's why black is leading. And then one more thing is the okay, here you, if I might, I think actually I will just answer. I will answer and just share the territory. I don't know whether black is gonna play here. Yeah, I mean the maybe I think you are curious how you can use this weak group. I think this is weak or this is weak. How should I use this potential? Maybe you are curious about that. That part is like it's really hard to explain to you. Yeah, because now if it doesn't mean having here doesn't mean we cannot take this group, we can kill here. Just when the black plays here, when I decide here, just I'm designing for the local best move. Yeah, just I think this is simply local best. That's why I play. Yeah, that's it. Actually nothing else. Yeah. And when you decide here, okay, let's say you just answers here, and then just black is gonna get the left hand side, right? And then you are going to get the lower side. Just that's it. Just share. And in this situation, you can see that this push is gonna be very bad exchange, because instead of this move, then you could approach at K3. Yeah, that was probably much better. Yeah. And even lower side was larger, and even black has to carry his base. Yeah. So I think this is common. Yeah. And then when you take the one stone like this, and then black plays here, now you made the influence, but you can see the lower side. The lower side is a black's area become, and then you can compare, for example, yeah, this one. How much, how many territories, how many points are different between just now and this variation? And white is getting, I don't know, nearly 15 points. Yeah, but just now the black was getting how many points? Yeah, a lot. Like this here also a lot. Yeah, and of course left hand side is different, but now after you make it, there is like there was no using method. Just like you you have to surround this center and here and this one. That means here is not still suitable to develop this territory. It's not that easy now. Yeah. Okay, you have tried this move and then make this center and here. Yeah, you will keep surrounding very hard here, right? But the problem is the many doors are still opened. Now black is going here, and then Atari here. What if, let's say, just black plays here, then how are you gonna play? Are you gonna throw this group again like this? Then when you are just developing here 20 point and if black just going here, black is getting naturally this point when you are keep surrounding here. And even this is gonna be dead, so black can even earn naturally. So if that means even though you can get 20 point there, then you have to even charge what you lost naturally when black was reducing the center. Because now the UR keeps surrounding 4 sides to develop the territory at the center, and then black is keep getting territory naturally at the side. This is one of the logic. So taking influence should be natural, just like it was a little bit not so natural just now when you have a decision of the joseki. This joseki in the beginning was like just kind of a natural joseki. Yeah, black has to take it, then white to reduce on time, then black couldn't do. Actually, black just need to use it naturally. So the actual game joseki after this, how we can use here, actually is not that easy because now just this one only what you can do it is keep surrounding and then getting the center. Okay, let's see the actual game. And okay, black plays here, and then okay, white has played the cut here, and then black plays here, and this here. The main point is, I think you were curious how you can use the influence, but actually my opinion when I check your game is like improvement about this kind of area. Yeah, I think you have been waiting for the chance to cut here. Okay. How should I say that? Yeah, but now in the actual game, you can see that this Atari and the knight move, actually this capturing race was not that easy for you, because if white has played the push and cut, in the actual game, I'm not sure whether he had a misreading. Maybe it should be, because now you kill all the black stones, right? Then if black just connect here, then simply capturing race is not gonna work. Yeah, like this and here. Yeah, now definitely black is faster. So white couldn't do anything. That means now now if this is dead, really, you know, now suddenly broken, right? So just I think the fighting skill and then about the logic between stone and stone, that always just I'm judging, I'm just fighting with which group. And when I have this group or this white stones, where I need to start. Actually, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, simply. Even in this situation, you can even consider to play this move, and then if black just connect, and then simply just jump. It might be the hangma, yeah, what we have to use, because now if white plays here, anyway black is gonna play here, yeah, and then we need to still play at the center. Then somehow it's a bit faster, yeah, instead of a tiger's mouth. Then if white plays here, then black need to play Atari and need to save at the corner, like I mean at the side like this. Yeah, that's it. Actually, this is fighting. And if white invade here, it seems black is in danger. But the problem is black can use this sente. White life and death is in trouble. Yeah, and if white saves, then black can save. Then now peacefully, we just complete our local fighting. Yeah. Of course, in this situation, in the local fighting, who has a better hangma performance and also who has a better reading skill is gonna be the winner. Yeah, so now in the actual game, white plays here. Then if black's reading, actually this hangma was great, but just after white plays push and cut, his reading was in trouble. I think black misread something, that's why he has played in the actual game Atari and then surround here, and something was reading trouble as you've seen it. And I think maybe, I don't know, he read it this way. Yeah, should be, yeah, because now black can capture, but maybe he missed this one. Yeah, so when you push here, definitely you have got a lot. Yeah, it's not little. Actually, it was really much. So around now, I don't think actually you are really behind. Just if you play well from now, I think you have a chance to win this game. Yeah, just we need to go to the big place. And here is the now is a middle game. It's not like a tactics. Now we just need to find out biggers by comparing. Yeah, if black doesn't know how to find out the biggers, then you will play here, right? So if black plays here, then one of the biggest is here, because after you play here, if black just tenuki and this knight move and kusumi is your sente. Now this one is a little bit not sure because black made tenuki. This even black tenuki, this capturing stone is very small. It depends on situation whether you have to use this, and then if in case black need to save, then of course strategy is better. But now the it was not exactly centered, then you can do here. This is your benefit. And then compare to black plays Hane here. You can compare. And the white has to tenuki, because if white just answer, then it's a good move. Just already black has got a lot. And even white plays this move, then if black answers, then you did it a lot. That's why we have to think they are gonna tenuki. And here, then now this capturing, we don't have to count the value here. They both have a benefit, so you can compare with a really big difference now. Big difference. Now black has about 10 point, and the white also very big. You can see that, yeah, right? So this is simply that I can find the biggest now. Center, if you are going to develop the center from now, I don't think it's gonna be the biggest. Center is a very interesting place. I think the mainly you are very curious how I need to judge the center value and how I can handle this kind of influence. But in the middle game, okay, now is going to be really end game, right? At this moment, normally center value is getting down. Yeah. But actually it depends on game, because middle game there is no logic, just we need to study case by case. For example, you really want to develop this territory, and the black is jumping and the white attach here, this one. Yeah, okay, let's say fortunately you get about 15 points like this. Yeah, but the problem is you have to charge the minus 5 point here, because you when black was playing here, just you naturally you gave this to black, and then actually it's even less than 15 point, let's say 10 point, and that means now you invest one step and then you got 5 point, because you earn 10 point and the black got 5 point and the black goes here. Can you understand? Yeah, so at the middle game center value is getting down suddenly, and then when we okay, let's say white just plays, that means now here B is a very good place, and then black plays here, and there is no more just like 10 point or I don't know 15 point at the corner or side, because normally in the middle game at the corner at the side, and there are bigger than 10 point most of the middle game. This game was just 2, but sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, and then become center is gonna be the biggest. It's like that. It's kind of a sequence. Yeah. So if you don't want to decide this move, I think you can even consider to have Aji like this. You can ask. Actually, this is helpful for you. And if black just answers here, then tiger's mouth seems okay. But maybe if you want to use, then aggressive form, then you can even consider to use this. Yeah, but this is of course pretty hard. If black just answers, then already better. It doesn't mean I want to save. Now this value is getting down, and just I want to restrict black's area. and then I don't know, but black also of course can consider to stretch here. Anyway, it's kind of yeah, like here, push and cut here, white can capture. So if black return here, this, and just reduce, make it down, then and then return here, or even white can consider to attach here, and the hane, something like this, and try to reduce and then get some here. Yeah, many things was possible because the disk part. Then how I can find out this one, just because there is no pattern, even this one. Then now I just checked how they are strong, and there is always RG. Just middle game, it was not the biggest, that's why we couldn't play. But in the in the end game, then of course there will be one of the biggest. Yeah. And actual game you played here, and the black plays here. So you have then mind you must to do something with this. Yeah, that's what I want to actually fix the anger, and you have to fix the anger. Just don't care about the influence right now. Just I think main point is between in the beginning and until middle game, you have to think you are fighting between you just need to care the local fighting between your stone and opponent group stone. Yeah, this one. This one stone was fighting with the black. That's why you had to take the base in the early beginning. Yeah, and successfully you just capture here. But that was actually little bit luck. Yeah, but of course, if your reading was not good enough, then you cannot capture like this. So of course your reading was very good as well. And yeah, now if I am white, how I will play? Yeah, other than this, maybe you may want to know the center. I think I will play around here, then this, and then attach, because somehow he will accept here, right? Isn't it? And then I will just move on here. Yeah, just good for each other. It's not like you are making something. Like if I don't play, okay, let's say here, then black is gonna play something. It's good. Yeah. Or other than that one, not large knight move seems okay. I'm having hangma from my stone, and if I don't play there, then somehow black will play around here. Then it seems good. Yeah, good for each other. And just compare how many points I'm earning, how many points I'm losing, and white is earning just now compared to white plays first. Actually, that's it. That's how I judge in the middle game. But when you block here, then this is mostly how we try to develop the territory at the center, and then black plays here. And when you keep answering here, then I know that you don't want to black to connect here. Then this is getting down. Now he's getting smaller, making 10 points. Then you have to charge what you are losing. Then it's not very big. Yeah, actually just block here is much bigger. Yeah, here will be, I think, bigger than 15 points value. Yeah. So okay, in the actual game you have played here, right? And then jump here and then wedge. The problem is when you are getting there, cutting was not the on time actually. I think you were thinking that, yeah, if you are getting here, then they are getting damage. That's why the center was not easy to set up the territory. Yeah, that means now if I am white right now, black two stones are gonna move later, right? If you don't play, then you may feel afraid black to save this group. Then, however, you have to decide the movement, which is not gonna be broken. So I think around here, then capture two stones. Yeah, and just accept black to reduce. Yeah, but the problem is that starting from now, normally the many players are sharing the mistake. Just we don't know that mistake or not. For example, what I'm saying mistake is sometimes black may play here. Yeah, or I don't know. Some, yeah, small play, something like this. Yeah, they may have really happen. And the white seems that there is no more accident. Then if you go there, that's kind of a neutral point. Let's say black just cut here. Oh, then you can check the ladder. whether push and cut is gonna work. Oh, it doesn't work, then I go to the big place. Then you read this variation, make sure you have to read this first. Then it doesn't work. Okay, now I went to the big place, and then this is also big place. Then now this stone value is getting down. In case of black just capture, then you just give it. Yeah, it's very small. You already earn it here, and then you can go to the big place. Already you are winning. Yeah. So middle game, actually we are sharing a lot of mistake. Yeah, like this. So we don't have to be afraid the opponent is gonna play perfectly. So if you are nervous in the middle game, then you may have a broken. But however, you have to hold up the game. Never ever broken. Just keep, try to keep continue and just find out the best move, what you are thinking. Yeah. So now when he plays here, you cut here, cut this, Atari, and then okay, let's say when you are developing here, then maybe suddenly your mind was changing. I'm not sure. Yeah, when black plays here, suddenly white is in big trouble. Yeah. Why I'm keep repeating? Because many people are thinking, when they are playing here, oh, something that move was good. I mean, sorry, what I played, that move was not good. So I think I need to do something. So and then they start to have overplay and just they lose suddenly. But actually now my main point is if you were not broken, actually it's still playable. Yeah. But actual game that you decide is like yeah, here when you are playing around here, maybe you will keep following your first how to say, maybe you were not following your reading, just like oh, is it okay, can just try, or maybe you are nervous, but you have to play by your reading. What you should have a like 5 steps result after 5 steps. Yeah, that means now you were not losing until now. Yeah, of course, until now. Then if I just go back a little bit more, yeah, at this moment was actually better for white. Yeah, if you just minimum, you go there and then here, and then let's say here, and then block here, and then now center is sharing area. You have to share. Having influence doesn't mean you can get a lot of territory. Yeah, if black just reduce on time, then there just when you play here, you are getting some value. But you just need to judge whether that's the biggest or not. Yeah. So now if black plays here, still here is gonna be the biggest. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So okay, so I just give you the advice. Of course, I know that it may not be really perfect, and of course I tried to answer really hard the question that you asked me, but still, of course, you might be something curious. Yeah, I really can understand about that. But mainly when you have an influence now, instead of think how I can use my influence, or how I have to beat the weak group, or how I have to beat the strong group, because that topic is really really difficult. Yeah, just you have to think which stone I am fighting in. Yeah, which stone I don't have to continue to fight. Yeah, just I have a base, then just go to the big place. I don't have a base, just I need to continue to fight. Yeah, that's it. You have to think more simply. That means in the actual game you played well. Yeah, just in the beginning this fighting was not good, but here I think your Tenoki timing and the many thing was okay, and just lower side push, you have to fix that. But here the decision of the Joseki, I just play what I like in the local area. Yeah, I'm not designing because of a potential. Yeah. And the last one, actually the white was in really danger, but you catch up his mistake, so you capture. Actually you are not behind, just maybe you were thinking that that time you were losing, but actually you were not losing. Yeah. Yeah, how can it be possible? Because you capture how many stones? yeah, now 13 stone, 26 point. And even, you know, your group is not captured. This is really totally fine. So of course it was okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I repeat the same sentence many times, yeah, because that's really important topic. Anyway, I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope you to go up to done as soon as possible, of course, yeah. Okay, everybody, also thank you very much for watching for this video. Then see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Then see you next time. Bye bye.